Guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this soft cut crease. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So if you want to learn how I created this look, please keep on watching. So the first thing that I did was apply my primer, and I love to use the Professional Primer by Benefit. Is that it has a very smooth texture and it also smells very nice. So I'm just applying this with my fingers, and as you guys can see, I have half of my face done, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did on the other side. And then I am going to grab these two foundations. I'm going to grab the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation mixed with a little bit of the Liquid Mineral Powder Foundation from Motives, because I got these Kat Von D foundation in the mail, and both shades that they sent me, it did not match me, so I had to mix it with another foundation because I was very excited to try it out. And I have to say, it is a very matte foundation, so if you are oily, I feel like this foundation will rock on your skin. It truly will last so long on the skin, and it will last you the whole day. And I love the finish, it was very matte. And yeah, but unfortunately the shade did not match me, so I had to work with it. So then I'm going to apply the concealer, which actually helped it balance out the yellow undertone that the foundation had. And I am going to apply this underneath my eyes, and also a little bit right on my temple and on my chin, and a little bit right down the bridge of my nose. And then with a beauty blender, I am going to blend everything out until I see that there's no lines. And you just want to make sure that whenever you put anything on your face, you just blend it out so there's no harsh lines. So just take your time, guys. Makeup, if you really want it to look great, you have to take your time. And I also like to apply a little bit of foundation right on top of my eye. And then let's move on to settings. So I'm gonna use the Color Me foundation applicator, and I'm going to use this to set underneath the eye to just make sure that it lasts the whole day. And also because I'm gonna start working on the eyes, if there's any loose eyeshadow falling underneath my eye, it catches it, and then once I take off the powder, it comes right off without leaving any eyeshadow left over on the skin and really ruining the application. So this is a very cool technique when you want to do your skin first and then your eyes last, which is what I love to do. I think it just saves me more time for some reason. So then I am going to go ahead and apply the bronzer. One of my favorite bronzers of all time is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. It's the perfect cool tone for every skin type, I feel like. And I am just going to apply this right underneath my cheekbones and also at my forehead, doing a C shape. And I'm using here the brush by Luxie Beauty. And I love to use a big fan brush to apply my bronzer, just because it gives you a more precise application. And then I am going to grab a little bit of the Glisten blush by Tarte Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply it with that same brush right in the middle, from where you would apply the highlight, and then where the contour is, right in that area, right on the apples of the cheek, and then I blend it upward to where the contour would go, if that makes sense. And then I am going to start on with the eyes, so I'm going to use the Air Patrol primer from Benefit. It's been actually one of my favorites. It works wonders. But like I said before, I like to apply a little bit of foundation first, and then I apply the primer after, just so it eliminates any discoloration from the lid. And then I am going to use the Velour palette by Modest Cosmetics, and I'm going to grab this lighter shade from the palette, and I'm going to apply it right underneath my brow bone. And also, if you want to save some money on the Modest Cosmetic products, just don't forget to apply the referral code before you check out. When you create your profile, just make sure to put my referral code Camila Bravo with K. And then let's move on to the cut crease. So yes, I am gonna be using a spoon to do the cut crease, because I wanted to try this technique for myself, and I thought it was actually super helpful, believe it or not. So I am going to apply, I'm gonna use a sugar spoon, a very small spoon. It's not even a regular eating spoon. This is a very small spoon. So if you're just beginning, this is actually a very helpful technique. I know it does look harsh because you're using a spoon and it's a kitchen tool, but it actually has a great shape to create that nice cut crease if you're just beginning, because a cut crease is a very hard look to create. Like, it's a very hard look to really master, to be a master at. So even I struggle myself. So I wanted to give this look a try to see if it works with the spoon, and it actually really does. So with the 224 brush by MAC, I'm going to apply that shade, the lighter shade from the palette, which is called Bare, and I am going to apply this right on the crease as you've seen, and I'm going to push that color up to the brow, like up to the brow, fading up to the brow to give that like almond shape effect on the eye. And then I'm gonna grab the color Lush, and I'm going to apply this right on the crease to accentuate it more and create a more defined cut crease with the 221 brush from MAC. So if you wanna actually try this technique, please do, and don't forget to hashtag me or let me know your thoughts down below or what you thought. But I think this technique is actually very helpful. I didn't want to really fast forward this part because I really wanted to show you what I actually did, and I wanted to show you that it actually does work. As you guys can see, the cut crease is actually coming together. So it's always to start with a lighter shade and work yourself to a darker shade and really concentrate it right where the socket of the eye falls. So after you put that darker shade, just make sure you grab the 224 brush, which is more of a fluffy brush, to just blend the edges and really create that radiant effect from dark to light. So I'm coming to an end of cutting the crease, so I'm just going, look at that. So when I took the spoon, it actually gives me like a nice guide where the cut crease should go. And then I'm grabbing a little bit of concealer and I'm just cleaning up the edges to just make sure that the cut crease is a little bit more defined. So that's what you want to do. You want to clean up the edges with a little bit of concealer to just make sure it's well cut and yeah, it's nice and clean. So then you want to go ahead and grab a fluffy brush again and just blend again the edges. So it's all about going back and forth with the brushes. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this lighter shade from the palette, which is called Pure, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid to set that concealer. And then I am going to apply a more glittery shade, and this is a called Whipped Cream from Motives, and it is not glittery, it's like a frost shade. I should say it's a frost shade, so it gives you like a nice highlight on the eye. And then it's time for the liner. So I use the Tarte Taste Gel Liner by Tarte Cosmetics, and what I love about this liner is that when you purchase the liner, you get the brush as well, which is the brush that I'm using for this video, which is one of my favorites. And yeah, so you get 2 for 1, which is great because sometimes when we buy a gel, you have to go ahead and buy the brush, but this product comes 2 for 1, so great buy. So after you do the liner, I'm going to go ahead and apply eye pencil to my waterline, to my upper waterline and my lower waterline, and then I am going to grab the same shade that I applied on the crease. I'm going to apply right on my lower lash line, and then let's move on to the lashes. So I curl my lashes. I don't know why I didn't show it in the video, but I always do curl my lashes before applying my false lashes, and then I apply mascara. And here I'm using the Real Mascara by Benefit Cosmetics. And then let's move on to the lashes. I'm here using Bridget lashes by Huda Beauty, which is they're absolutely beautiful, and I love the fact that they go from short to long, so it kind of like gives you a more almond shape eye, which I love those kind of lashes. And then let's move on to the lips. So the lip color that I'm using here is the Later Gram Lip Pencil by Tarte Cosmetics, and I'm just lining my lips. I actually love to overline my upper lip just a little bit, just to give me the effect of fuller lips. And then I'm using here the lip paint from Tarte in the called Namaste. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. And then I am going to spray a little bit of the 10 Year Younger spray by Modus Cosmetics. And I applied the highlighter by Benefit, which is What's Up highlighter. Look at that glow. It gives you like an immediate glow, and it's like creamy, which is great. So I love it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright guys, so we have come to an end. I hope you enjoy this soft cut crease tutorial. I decided to do the spoon. I wasn't going to use it at first, but I figured I will give it a try because I saw it on Instagram and I thought it was actually a great idea. I thought, let me just try it for myself and see if it actually worked. So I was gonna do one eye with the spoon, and the other one, like if it didn't work, I was gonna just do it like how I usually would. And I feel like the spoon will actually save you so much time if you're just beginning, and even if you know how to do makeup, I feel like it will save you a lot of time. I actually come out pretty cool, so like it come out pretty clean. So if you actually want to try this look and want to try the spoon, hashtag me on Instagram and show me your looks. I want to see like your recreations, and I want to see your thoughts on the spoon. I feel like it was such a great idea. And you know, the spoon might be a kitchen tool, but I feel like if someone comes up with the idea, like a makeup company or something comes up with an idea like with a special tool to do your cut crease, I feel like it won't be looked as so like harsh, I guess, because you're using a spoon. So if you know what I mean. But yeah, I just wanted to give it a try for myself and see like how it would work, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was such a, you know, the cut crease usually takes a long time to do and to really like cut it, and I feel like you have to have a lot of practice. You have to have a lot of practice. Even myself, sometimes I struggle, and you have to have a lot of practice to be able to do it like quick. And since you're just beginning, I feel like this utensil, the spoon will actually help you so much. So give it a try and let me know what your thoughts, and let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.